Safaris, and I'm going to share some resources with you. They are all available on frnohio.org, and go under the tab that says Charting the Life Course. So let's begin. What's a good life? A good life is that you have dreams, you have people who believe in you, you have what's important to you in your life, you're valued and respected, you have more good days than bad, you feel healthy and safe, and you have control. On the IEP, or Individualized Education Program, on page 2, so right at the beginning of the plan, there's a place where students and families are asked to identify their future planning statement, what they want in their future. And this statement should drive the planning process, how services and supports are provided, goals that will help you work towards the life that you envision. We talk about 6 interrelated life domains. These are areas of our life that we all talk about. They're the areas that help us have our good life. So what we do during the day, where we live, who we spend time with, our friendships, our relationships, but also how we take care of our spiritual self, whether it's faith-based or activities, hobbies, yoga, journaling. Healthy living, how we take care of our health and accessing care. Safety and security, knowing what to do in different situations, knowing our rights, and also knowing how to interact with law enforcement. And advocacy and engagement, speaking up, sharing our goals, being seen as valued members, so contributing to our community, having control over decisions and choices, and having the support that we need to do that. There are a couple of tools that I'm going to share. There are 2 versions of the Life Domains Vision tool. The family, you can fill this out and share what your vision is for your loved one across all 6 life domains. And your loved one can fill it out and tell you what they want their vision to be, what they want their future to look like. This tool is also available on lifecoursetools.com under library, under foundational tools, and then the individual perspective. You see there's white space, so you can have a conversation and you can write down, what is your vision? What do you see for your loved one? It's also a great way for families and students to then share their individual visions and talk about what's the same, what's different, why are they the same, why are they different, and how can we work together towards that future. I also am sharing with you a Life Domains Vision tool that has pictures, same words, same format. You have white space to write down your vision, but also adding pictures to help with understanding and also to help with thinking about possibilities. And whenever we look at the vision tool, we want to think about, what do we want to stay the same in our life? What do we want to be different? So when you're talking about a vision, look at all 6 life domains. It helps us look beyond just what's going to happen the day after they finish high school. Think about what you want the same, what you want different, and just as important as what you want, what you don't want. And you can decide how far in the future you're going to think. It could be a couple months, it could be the school year, and maybe you have a vision for your 20s. And this vision should drive the planning process, but it also should help you think about, what experiences and opportunities do you need to have? And always remember, you can change your mind. A resource that might help you think about questions to ask, conversations to have, is this Experiences and Questions book. It's located on lifecoursetools.com under library, under exploring life stages. And it really explores all 6 domains and gives you things to consider across the lifespan from infancy to aging, which is important because we need to not only look at the life stage that your loved one is in or the student you're in, but what's next. So when you open up the booklet, you'll see a 2-page spread for each of the 6 life domains with questions and experiences and opportunities to consider for each life stage from infancy through aging. So it can help you throughout your school years. There are also quick guides. These, we sometimes call them 4-pagers. And there are 5 of them, one for each life stage from early childhood through aging. When you look at it, you'll see the first page. This one is for school age, so from about 5 to about 14 before you enter that transition period. And these quick guides are on lifecoursetools.com under library, under life stages. First page tells you the life stage. Second page covers 3 domains and gives you things to consider. What should we be thinking about in school age for the first 3 domains? Page 3 talks about the other 3 domains, giving you ideas. What do we need to be maybe learning about, maybe having experiences and opportunities? And then the 4th page talks about what services and supports may help you in school age, and also what help might the family need, or what information might the family need so they can support you. When you've got a good picture of what you want, you can summarize them on a trajectory. This is called an exploring trajectory. There are 2 arrows, one up to a box that says what I want, a dotted line going towards what I don't want. As you're thinking about your future, think about not only what you want, but what you don't want. And a lot of times we hear people don't want drama in their life. They don't want to be around negative people. They don't want to be lonely. They don't want to be poor. So write down what you don't want. So as you think about your future and get ready to share that future planning statement, think about using the vision tool and talking about all 6 domains. Writing your thoughts down, because we know that when you write your thoughts down and have it on paper, it gives you paper power and paper courage. And then think about how you want to share that with the team, whether you hand them the piece of paper, whether you read it to them, whether you make a video, or whether you just have the paper in front of you to refer to. So I hope this gave you some ideas and resources for you to use to think about your future, organize your thoughts, and then share with the people who are going to help you. Thank you.